Hello everyone, this is Joe Colton. Welcome back to Let's Play Lego Marvel Superheroes. In the last episode, we took on the exploratory laboratory, so now we're ready to take on Rock Up at the Lockup. So let's go ahead and get our characters here, and we'll be ready to go. This one might take a little bit because this is kind of an enclosed level here too.
Located off Manhattan's East Coast, the highest security area of Rikers Island Maximum Security Penitentiary is known as the Raft. Looking for the worst of the worst in supervillainy? You'll find them here.
This is first part's kind of open, but there's like the cannons and stuff that shoot at you.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to play as Hulk. Why did you give me Hulk? I don't need to play as Hulk. Yeah, I missed these life preservers in story mode, so I have to get them now. It's fine. One of these security guards that's like cowering is probably Mystique, but oh well, we can't really do anything about it, so. I don't want Iron Man Mark 6. Mark 42 is so much better. Yeah, coming, Stan. We saw you in story mode, but we couldn't rescue you. Now we can. So, we're good.
Excelsior!
I think Venom can travel through these, can't he? No, he can't. Dang, I thought he could. Loki can. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, the bridge is gonna get lowered here at some point.
Invincible. Yeah, that's what they say.
Now in this game, unfortunately, Iron Man is not like truly invincible because he can get killed, obviously. So he's not truly invincible. Let's see. Oh, there's a make it out here, but you have to do something over here to get to actually show up. Oh, don't ride the boat. Yeah, that's why. Somehow the shark was able to eat that entire boat. Don't ask me how. It's a game. Thankfully, I don't know if you can buy Lego Marvel Superheroes in stores, but they do still sell it, obviously, and I've seen it for the Nintendo Switch because Lego Marvel Superheroes got released for the Nintendo Switch. It was a number of years back, but it was like more recently. I think there's a claw switch over here that I need to activate in order to can actually progress the story. Very specific what you need to do in order to like trigger these levels to progress. That do it? I think because the computer's still over here, I don't think it did it. Did that do it? No. Well, I might just have to skip it then. Let's see. The cannon's never activated either, so I'm not gonna complain about that. Yeah, it didn't initially come out on the Nintendo Switch because obviously the Nintendo Switch wasn't even a thing when this game first came out. I think this game came out on, when it was first released, it came out on the 360, Xbox One, one of the PlayStations, I don't remember which one. I don't know if this one came out on the PlayStation 4, and it came out on the Wii U, I believe. So, but then it was released, I forget what year it was released on the Nintendo Switch, but it was like, somehow TT was able to relicense the stuff for this game to release on the Switch, or something. So, kind of interesting. Now obviously there's the Lego Marvel Collection, which you can, which I don't know if they still sell it, but the Lego Marvel Collection, as I previously referenced, comes with the 3 Lego Marvel games. So, which is cool. It would be cool if they did more Lego Marvel games, but I don't know if TT is going to do Marvel again in the future. It seems that they're sticking under the Warner Brothers umbrella for the time being. Although with Paramount acquiring Warner Brothers now, that could change. We could see some Paramount properties being adapted into Lego video games. So, we'll see. I think it'll probably be a little bit before we get the announcement of the next Lego video game. But if I had to make a guess as to what the next Lego video game is going to be, it's probably the rumored Harry Potter Skywalker Saga streaming game, which I would really like to see because we haven't gotten we never really gotten a proper open world of Hogwarts and stuff. Because the Lego Harry Potter games, years 1 through 4 and 5 through 7, came out before they started doing the open hub worlds. There was the adventure world in Lego Dimensions, which was kind of cool, but it was very limited. And obviously Hogwarts is not really explorable. Yeah, I'm not gonna get glitched here again, so let's just do that. I'm not gonna make the same mistake twice. But yeah, I mean, like I said, if it's done really well, if it's like a Lego version of Hogwarts Legacy, that would be really cool. But it's like the main Harry Potter movies, like the 8 movies, plus possibly the Fantastic Beasts movies covered. Although I could probably live without the Fantastic Beasts movies, if I'm being honest. Those movies weren't the best. I think most people would agree with that. If there's one thing that the Harry Potter community can agree on, it's the Fantastic movies were not that good. Pretty much everyone in the Harry Potter community. The first one was okay. The other ones weren't the best. So I think they were trying to do too much with it. You know, they tried to cram too much into it, and it just didn't work. So there was a number of things that were, you know, there was a number of different things that were problematic with it. So, but nevertheless, but it would be cool if they did like a Hogwarts Legacy style Lego video game, but it was like the main Harry Potter, you know, movies covered. Obviously, they'll have to get all original voice actors because I don't think they'll be able to get any of the cast to return, because most of the cast has moved on from Harry Potter. There's some that maybe would, but I don't think there's too many of them that would return to do voice lines for the game. Unless they reuse dialogue from the movies, but I don't know if they're going to do that. I think TT doesn't really want to do that anymore. They want to try to do original dialogue rather than reuse stuff. So, but like I said, I think if it's done well, a Lego Harry Potter Skywalker Saga treatment game could be really good. It could be one of the best Lego video games we've gotten, possibly the best. Lego Batman Legacy Dark Knight was really good, but like I said previously, you know, not as good as Lego Marvel Superheroes, but still a pretty good game. This game is just so hard to beat, you know. But a Lego Harry Potter game, if it's done right, could potentially beat this one. But we'll see. We shall see. I know that there'll be some people that will have reservations about it because of the various controversies surrounding Harry Potter, which I understand, but, you know. But I'm open to checking it out, of course. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what TT decides to do. Numbers on Lego Batman Legacy Dark Knight yet, but I'm guessing it sold pretty well. So hopefully TT was happy with the results of the Lego Batman, and they can continue their development of future Lego video games, because there just really hasn't been anyone else that's been able to compete with TT games in terms of the Lego video games. None of the other Lego video games, none of the video games released outside of TT games recently have been as good. So yeah, we've seen all this before. We do have to reactivate that. I forget what we need to do to reactivate that, because there is a main kit tab out here. I'm not entirely sure how to reactivate that. Okay, hang on. We don't want to get into the elevator just yet because we need to reactivate this. It looks like we need Spider-Man. But yeah. I'm hopeful for TT Games, obviously, like I've said many times. You know, I'm hopeful that TT Games will be on a better path going forward. So. Just like that, we get a main kit for our trouble. Okay, let's get that cutscene.
Finish this. Finally, come at me, bub.
Okay, this is not the end of the level, so we are gonna have to do this boss fight. Unfortunately. We will be able, well, we do have to do some of the, we do have to do most of the Abomination boss fight, unfortunately, when we get to that. It's easy to forget that there's a part of there's more to the level after this part. But, yeah. I do need someone to be, I do need Hulk here. So, I'm hopeful for the future for TT Games. That they can still, you know. And maybe at some point they'll be able to branch out again, like outside the Warner Brothers umbrella. And like I said, with Paramount acquiring Warner Brothers, maybe that could be potential for some future LEGO video games, Paramount properties. I'm not sure what all that would be, but I'm sure there'll be some speculation coming out. Paramount owns all the Nickelodeon stuff, so it could be like a LEGO SpongeBob game. That would be kind of interesting. Mission Impossible was in LEGO Dimensions, so and that's a Paramount property, so they could do a kid-friendly version of Mission Impossible. What else? Maybe Star Trek. They could do like a kid-friendly version of Star Trek. That'd be possible because Paramount owns the Star Trek franchise, so. So there'll be some opportunities. I don't know if Indiana Jones would be possible. I know Paramount still owns the rights to the first 3 movies, but I don't know if Disney would be too happy about the Indiana Jones revival. I don't know if they would have to get permission from Disney. I'm sure, well, if they had to include anything from Dial of Destiny, they could. They would have to get permission from Disney for that.
Hey, don't see
Alright, skip the cutscene.
Nothing can stop us now. I can't see.
I mean, sure we would love to see a revival of LEGO Indiana Jones, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. Even though Paramount owns the rights to the LEGO Indiana Jones movies. Or the Indiana Jones movies, except that, well, they own the rights to the four Indiana Jones movies, the trilogy plus Crystal Skull. Not that too many people care about Crystal Skull, but you know. But Disney owns Lucasfilm, so I'm not sure how they would be able to work that out. Because Paramount still owns the rights to the Indiana Jones movies somehow, because it was produced in their studio by Lucasfilm. Disney actually had to work out a deal with Paramount to put the Indiana Jones movies on Disney Plus for a while, like when Dial of Destiny came out. But I think Paramount still owns the rights to the 4 Indiana Jones movies. The only one Disney actually has the full rights to is Dial of Destiny. Does that make it on top of the elevator shaft? And also this one inside this, or this one here is available. The one on top of the elevator shaft is not though, because the door is closed and unfortunately it doesn't open until we do the other cannon, until we do these other lights here. So we do have to progress this boss fight at least a little bit. And this isn't... Do I have to climb up here the normal way? So I don't know. I don't think the Indiana Jones is ever going to happen. I know Lego Indiana Jones is ever going to happen again because they would have to get permission from Disney probably. And stuff, so... Oh, apparently this is all reactivated. Okay, there's Abomination. So I don't know. Like I said,
Bright lights.
Marvel, Disney owns most of the Marvel franchise now, so pretty much all of it now, so TT would have to get, you know, the rights from Disney in order to do Marvel stuff here. So right now, if it was just Warner Brothers, TT is very limited in terms of what they actually can make video games for, but hopefully in the future they'll get access to more franchises again, because I'm sure there's still demand for some of these other franchises, like, you know, like Marvel, Indiana Jones maybe. I would like to see like another Pirates of the Caribbean one. That'd be kind of cool. What else would be fun to see? I'm not entirely sure. I would love to see a Marvel game again, like, you know, a game that covers Infinity War, Endgame, some of the really good Marvel movies like that. Which never really got that. So we'll see what happens in the future. We'll see what happens in the future. You never know, I guess. We can hope, right? Oh, the Lego company was maybe gonna start doing their own in-house video game development, but I'm not sure where that's at right now. I haven't heard too much about it, so I don't know too much about it. So another Lego video game I'd like to see done again is something like Lego City Undercover, because Lego City Undercover is really good. So I'd like to see something like that again, or like, you know, something based off of Lego property like that, but you know, just an original kind of original story and stuff that's done really well. That'd be kind of cool. What are you doing, Iron Man? Get off! Oh no, I'm stuck. Okay, we're gonna have to just exit out here, but anyway. That's gonna do for now. So.
Hey, no,
There we go. That's all the kits. For this level, anyway.
is it that everywhere I go, some super shenanigans are never far behind? Excelsior!
It gets us to 112. Alright. We'll see. We gotta get to 125 for the next Deadpool level, so. Okay, that is going to do it for this episode of LEGO Marvel Superheroes. And we're going to continue on with free play, of course, in the next episode. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and leave a comment. What would you like to see next for a LEGO video game from TT Games or otherwise? Let me know in the comments where you're at with that. I'm interested to know. So, but that's going to do it for now. So we'll see you all next episode. Until then, it's Joe Cool 10 signing out.